What up guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's Eat It with Jared. As always, I'll be your host, and thank you for the people that return in, and thank you for the people that are new viewers. Please, if you like my content, subscribe, like and share. It really means a lot to me. I can't believe that at the moment I have 7 subscribers. Very soon, maybe in 10 years or so, I might have 1,000, who knows. But I enjoy cooking, that's why when you subscribe, comment, it makes me want to keep doing it. But today we're going to cook a very delicious meal. We're going to cook home style lasagna. Very quick, easy and cheap. It is very cold at the moment in Australia. It's winter, so this is a nice meal, quick and easy to put in the oven, leave it there for about an hour and snuggle up on the couch and watch some movies. So, like always, please sit back, watch and enjoy. Like always, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go over the list of ingredients that is needed to make the lasagna. So come on, let's go look at it. So like always, before we start cooking and preparing, let's just go over the ingredients. The main thing when you want to cook your lasagna is get some lasagna seeds. So this is a big family box, so this will feed between 6 to 8 people. You want to use about 9 sheets. Good thing about this is that you don't need to boil it. You just need to cook your meat first and whack it in the pan. Next thing you want is at least 1 box of tomato paste. About 140 grams is enough. Then you want at least 2 cans of crushed tomatoes or tomato puree, whatever you like, whatever's cheapest usually go with. For the veggies, you want 1 onion, 1 clove of garlic, 1 carrot, 1 capsicum. For some seasoning, I got some Italian herb. You want at least 2 spoonfuls of that. Your cheese, mozzarella cheese, and a kilo of minced meat or ground meat. And as well, you want to use salt, pepper, oil, what you normally will find in the cupboard. So before we start prepping what you want to do, the first thing you want to do is you want to preheat your oven to 200 degrees, because by the time when we finish chopping our vegetables and cooking the meat, the oven should be nice and hot and you can put the lasagna in. Please note, I live in Australia, we use degrees. It could be different from where you are. So a lot of YouTube cookers and chefs online that don't do that, so a lot of people put different temperatures in, so just be careful of that. Now when we start preheating, we can start actually cutting our ingredients up. So the first thing you want to do before you start cooking your meat, you want to prepare your veggies. The first thing that you want to get down really good is preparation and meal prep before you start doing it together. You don't want to be rushing around. So the first thing you want to do is you want to wash your veggies, then peel any veggies like the carrot. So after when you do that, we're going to get into the chopping. I'll see you in a bit. So now after you finish mincing your carrot, you want to move on to dicing up the other vegetables. Next thing we're going to do is cut the capsicum, or it depends where you're from. In America, you could call it a bell pepper, but in Australia we call it a capsicum. So when we cut the capsicum, all you want to do is you want to cut the top off, cut the sides down the middle, cut it again, cut this one, cut it again. The beautiful thing about a capsicum is it's very easy to cut, because then the next one you have to do is just grab this, then slowly cut that, then you get all the seeds. That's it. Just slowly watch your fingers and cut away all the white stuff and the seeds. After cutting away all the bitter white stuff inside the capsicum and getting rid of the seeds, you're left with should be 4 things like that. Then what we want to do is you just want to grab one. Then you just want to press down, cut in half. Do it again. Do it again. Then you can just bunch them up together and just chop it like that. So we're just gonna cut the capsicum to like the big pieces like that, because what happens is when you cook them, they're gonna shrink and they're gonna release all the nice flavors. So now after you finish dicing up your capsicum, you want to just move on to your onion. So yeah, we're gonna dice an onion now. So after when you finish cutting up the onion, capsicum, and the carrot, all that we left is now mincing the garlic. To be fair, you can do it any way you want. You don't have to follow my instructions. You can do carrot or you can do garlic first, whatever, bulbs your uncle. So now we've got a garlic. All you want to get rid of the skin. So for me, I'm just going to click my fingers and it should be done. Welcome back, guys. I really hope you really enjoyed peeling your garlic. I didn't have to do it because I have something called editing magic. So, right now we have our peeled garlic. You want to dice it. Easiest way to do it. Put your knife over it and just go like that. Now your garlic's all chopped up. Now you can just do that. There you go, you have minced garlic. It's very simple. You want to do it the rest of your garlic, then you're done prepping. Welcome back, guys. So now, we're going to start cooking it and put it together. So firstly what I did is, I got a pot, put some oil in it, now I'm getting it to a nice simmer. So please, a very important thing to do in cooking is prep, get your prepping station done. Because when you start cooking, you have to reach for stuff, it could be too late. It took me literally 10 minutes to open 2 cans of cans of tomatoes. Could be because I'm special, my mum always said I'm special, but it could be I was using a right-handed can opener while I've got a left hand. Now, this is nice and heat. I put some olive oil in there. First you want to do, you want to add your veggies. Like that. Then you just want to mix it around. Now you want to start, saute them a bit, get them nice and hot, and get them to a nice translucent colour. So you want to mix them through. You might want to add a bit of salt, not too much salt, we'll be adding salt throughout the recipe. You want to mix that through. Now after sauteing about 3 to 4 minutes, it starts to get a little bit translucent. Now when it starts getting translucent, this is when we want to start to add our beef. So we got our beef, all you want to do is just whack it in, like that. Now you just want to break it down, break it up, and mix all the veggies through. Then then the next step is, when it's all nice and brown and cooked, I'll tell you then. So I'll see when the next step is. Yeah, welcome back. You came back at the right time. My meat is now brown and cooked. This is when we want to start adding our seasoning. So what you want to do is, you want to add some salt. You want to add enough salt to kill the smell. That's just a joke. Do not overload it with salt. Remember the rule. You can always add more, but you cannot take out. Now we're going to mix the salt in. Now you want to add some pepper. I like the pepper taste, so I'm going to add about maybe 5 cranks. Give that a stir again. Now we want to get an Italian herb mix. We want to get a teaspoon. We want to put 1 and 2, at least 2 spoonfuls of seasoning. Give that a mix. give it a good mix through so everywhere gets the seasoning. You can start, hopefully it will smell lovely. To me it smells absolutely beautiful. So now after you add your seasoning in, you want to turn down the heat so it's not bubbling and boiling. So when we add the tomatoes in, it's not cooking the tomatoes just yet. First thing you want to add in is your paste. You want to use a spoon to add it. You want to get a lot of the paste. Now if you're lucky, you might be able to get all of it in one go. If not, you can add a little bit of water to the tub and just get all of it out. But I was lucky with this one. I got about 99% of it out. Now after adding the paste, you want to mix that through before you add the other tomatoes. Once you give it a good mix, this is where you want to start adding your tomato in the can. That's the first one. Now the second one. Now, all you want to do is give that a good mix. And you want to at least wait about 4 minutes, let it come together. By that time everything should marry, and then we can start making our lasagna. So I'll see you guys back in 4 minutes. So now your meat should be cooked, it should be married with the sauce. So when you make a lasagna, you want to make sure you have a dish like this. If you don't, I don't know what you're expecting, but let's build our lasagna. First thing you want to do is, you want to add one layer at the bottom of the dish of just meat. Just meat, that's it. But this will act as a base, and it should mean that nothing sticks. The pasta doesn't stick to the bottom. Okay, amazing. That is one layer done. So what you want to do is, you want to grab your pasta sheets. The ones I grabbed looks like that. So when I lay it in, I can either go long ways like that or sideways. But I'm going to do horizontal just because how my dish is. There we go. Now you want to build your layers. So you just want to repeat the process of adding meat. But this layer is different because what we want to do is we want to start adding the cheese. You can add as much cheese as you want. I got a 500 gram bag. I don't know how much I'm going to add, but compensate how much you're going to eat while doing this. I already had about a handful of cheese on its own. I love mozzarella. I just want to repeat that process until you get to the top. Now we're on the last layer. All up, I have used 8 sheets. The box comes with 14, so which is good. So now you have leftover if you want to make lasagna again. So you just want to add just meat. So whatever meat you have left, you can just tip it up like that. Nice and easy. Spread it out. Like so. Then you want to add what's left of your cheese. I have used a whole 500 gram bag, so you might want to do the same, or you want to add less cheese, depends if you're lactose intolerant, or how much cheese you like. Now this is actually the first time myself making lasagna. So I am, hopefully this works out. This recipe, it kind of came to my head and kind of looked online as well. So Hopefully I didn't mess it up, but time will only tell. So now that we've done layering, all I want to do is put it in the oven that you've been preheating. You want to put it at the top. And all that you want to do now is wait an hour. It should take an hour to cook. So 20 to 25 minutes prep, an hour to cook. Welcome back, guys. It has been about an hour now and the lasagna should be done. What you want to do, you want to take it out of the oven and let it rest for 10 minutes. I couldn't do it. It made my apartment smell so nice. So I got myself a piece. Right now, I'm gonna have my dinner. But I want to do a little taste test for you guys first. See if it's actually worth it. Here we go. It is perfectly cooked. Enough meat, enough veggies, and the cheese is nice, I guess cheesy as well. So there you go. You have cooked a lasagna. Look how easy and simple it is compared to buying one from the store. Thank you for watching the video. This is it. Enjoy your watching up. You know I will.